All right, week 2 of the movie Dice Roll all is done, and as I said last week, I managed to get 3 movies in because I went to the movies yesterday or Friday. And with that being said, let's just hurry up and get into the 3 movies. Real quick, if you like my content, be sure to hit the follow button or give me a subscribe. Alright, if anyone saw my nerd question for Friday as a clue, I went and saw The Long Walk. Yeah, this was a fantastic movie. The the premise is very much what it is, except what made me the most uncomfortable wasn't the walking aspect. In fact, the physicality wasn't the problem. It was the mental toll that the movie that the challenge took on many of its players. The movie really had most, if not all, of the people competing questioning it the further they got. And honestly, every performance was phenomenal. Mark Hamill was very unhinged in the great way as the Major. The 2 leads as Cooper Hoffman and I forgot his name, played Pete. They were so incredible, and honestly, I will be surprised if this movie doesn't get some awards consideration. If not by the Oscars, then by just someone. Yes, this movie got real slow and real repetitive at times, but I honestly think that worked in its favor when it came to the anxiety of the talking and the walking. Honestly, there were numerous moments where I just couldn't hold it with how shocked I was. Is it Stephen King's best movie? No. The best adaptation of his work? No. Was it the most stressful movie I've seen all year? Oh, you bet your ass it was. Dude, it really made me so nervous that something like this could wind up happening. And for that, I'm at a 9. The writing was great. The acting was phenomenal. Everything really made it a stressful and excellent movie. Okay, I'm going to cover that face up. Annabelle Comes Home. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that excited to watch this movie, and yet I was pleasantly surprised. It's not the best movie in the franchise, not by a long shot, but it was definitely a good movie. Several of the scares really worked. the characters really felt real and engaging. And honestly, the effects really worked a good portion of the time, even though it was set entirely in one house. Honestly, the pacing could have been better, as many of the scares felt a little samey in terms of build-up. But again, once the scares actually happened, plenty of them were really well executed. Honestly, this movie genuinely made me a little more interested in the latest Conjuring movie. Not by much. I mean, I'm still gonna wait for that one to hit streaming. But overall, this was a fairly solid horror movie. Honestly, I'm at a 7. And for anyone asking, the first Annabelle is at a 4. Annabelle Creation is at a 9. This was my D20 for a reason. Dude, this might actually be one of the scariest movies I've seen. Even though not every scene is scary. But dude, oh my god, this was so fucking good and so fucking scary. If you haven't heard of this movie somehow, it follows Bal and Rial, a pair of Sudanese refugees who are moved into a house where they have to live unless they want to be sent back. Meanwhile, they spend the majority of the film being tormented by a witch or a demon or whatever. And let's just say, shit gets terrifying. Honestly, I don't know what else you want me to say. The writing was incredible. The two leads gave probably two of my favorite horror performances of this decade. And again, almost every single scene that was meant to be scary was. I don't know what else to say other than 9 out of 10. This was fucking phenomenal. Alright, so that's my week. I might have another trip to the movies during spooky season, but not yet. I honestly was pleasantly surprised by this weekend with the movies I watched. Anyway, that's my reviews. Stay tuned for my next video with my dice rolls. And I got a surprise there. And, as always, you like my content, give me a follow, give me a subscribe. And again, y'all stay interesting.